all have enjoyed the dinner. Did we enjoy the dinner? Thank you. Taki and Sophia, thank you. All right, at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our maid of honor and best man, Trina Ong and Scott Davis, who will come up. Please give them your warm round of applause and welcome them to the podium. Thank you. Trina and Scott.
Good evening, everybody. Before we begin, I know we've had a lot of applause tonight for the wedding party. I was fortunate enough to attend the Cheesecake Factory rehearsal dinner last night, and I must thank Nini's folks. We have to give them a round of applause. We have a beautiful reception here tonight, and I want to hear from all of you. Sophie and Taki have outdone themselves. I knew it was going to be exquisite, but this location is beyond words, definitely. Speaking of words, I know Nini for sure right now, as well as a lot of people are wondering, what's Scott going to do tonight? If you don't know the background behind Keikoa and myself, we've known each other for nearly a decade now. It's been a decade of, one of the strongest friendships I've ever had in my life. He's the guy I can count on no matter what. Believe it or not, he is, a solid young man. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt.
Say what you will about Keikoa, he has been. I'm sorry.
Pull him off!
He has been, for the past decade, my truly, closest friend. As I said, I counted him for anything. One of the best decisions he did make was this evening. I have to be honest with you. I'm not going. I had a round of applause for Colin's time. The applause keep coming, but honestly, Nini just told me, she pulled me about 2 minutes ago, she pulled me aside and said, please don't embarrass me. I'm not going to. I'm going to take it from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly happy for them tonight. Keikoa has honestly made his best decision ever. It's been tough for me, honestly. He moved to Vegas about a year and a half ago. We were tight as glue. We lived together in Costa Mesa. It was tough having him leave to Las Vegas. But I know that Nini has him under control whenever I go out there. She has the house in order, the dogs in order, the food in order, So I'm truly astounded for them. She's still nervous, I know she is. But I want you all to raise your glasses, and I want to toast to Nini and Keikoa, a lifelong session of love and ultimate happiness.
Session.
Maybe later. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't have that kind of stamina.
everyone, cheers to Keikoa and Nini. We love you both. And I know my speech cannot be overshadowed, but I will introduce Trina right now, who is the maid of honor.
There's no way to stop.
Nini and I have been best friends for the past 15 years, and I couldn't have asked for a better friend. Nini, if you know her, if anyone knows her, Nini's the girl that has it all. A loving family, tons and tons of friends, and I don't know if you know this, but she and her family have a humongous love affair with Hawaii. So growing up, no guy was special enough, because Nini has very, very high standards, to have the title of boyfriend. So, last semester in college, this is 2002, I heard the name Keikoa and my ears perked up. I'm like, oh no, that sounds Hawaiian. I think we're in trouble. And it wasn't until I actually got to see them together when they came to visit me in San Francisco in the summer of 2003 when I just saw the chemistry between them. And I pulled Nini aside and I said, you know what? And you know, from then on, I have never, ever seen my best friend so happy. I mean, look at her, she's glowing. She's absolutely beautiful.
She's not pregnant, by the way.
So, I just wanted to thank Keikoa for making my best friend the happiest I've never, ever known her to be. And I wish you guys the best with your dogs, I mean your children. Ponkaloosa and Leland, if you guys don't know them, two big French Mastiffs. They're about bigger than me. But I would like you all to raise your glasses once again in honor of Mimi and Keikoa, to their undying love, and to tonight to everyone having a good time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Trina and Scott. At this time, I would ask you all to please welcome to the podium the sisters of the group, Danielle Secord and Sammy Lewis. Well-chosen words.
Take your one. Shoot from the hip. Or leave me.
Oh, you know what? I'm not making another thing because I'm
Oh boy, cheesecake. I didn't drink enough.
You want another plate?
I'll give you my second piece later.
Sorry.
Nerd alert, yeah.
Nerd alert.
If Lola's not around, I take over and watch over both of them. But I just want to tell a little bit of a story about Nini. To show how much we love her, probably more than we love him.
Jokes all of a sudden.
Just kidding. When Keikoa moved to Las Vegas, he knew that he was starting a new career and having a new life there, and he thought that maybe he couldn't be the boyfriend that he needed to be for Nini, or that Nini needed him to be, and they broke up at that moment. And the world on our side ended. My girls cried. They called him names. And these are respectable little children. And they were not loving their uncle at that moment because as far as they were concerned, they lost the hands that they knew that they wanted to have. So, as you know, it didn't last long. I think it was days. Days, maybe a couple of weeks, month, whatever it turned out to be. When Keikoa called each of us, he had to call all of us to tell us that he had made a mistake. He missed Nini, and he knew that at that moment he was in love with her and he could not live without her. And when we got that call, it was just crying and tears, but now it was of joy, and they called him and said, "We love you again, Uncle." And so that just kind of showed how much and it was all of us. We were three-way calling, "Did you hear? Keikoa loves me. It's gonna be so great." Not that he had ever stopped, I just think he realized that he could not live without her. And so we were just so excited and we were so happy, and it's now led to this moment where we are here today. We are so, so happy for you. Our family, my girls, could not live without you as their aunts, and they adore my brother. We all do. So we're just so happy for you. And I just, on behalf of George and I, my husband, we just want to wish you the best.
Good to see you, George. Good job, George. Thank you. Thank you. He sent his publicist.
What's my turn? You guys are going to give me a microphone? Are you crazy? I'm Sammy/Miley. I'm Keikoa's. I get stage fright, so. I didn't prepare anything or whatever. My brother is my best friend, and he knows it.
And your boss.
That was my boss. So I don't know if he's my best friend anymore. I would like to share a story, but I don't think any of them are appropriate. So I just want to say that you're my best friend. Always, I love you so much. Nini, I love you too. And I'm so happy for you guys. I love you.
Thank you.
It's time for
Came up with that so quick.
some well-chosen words from the brother of the bride. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Nicholas.
Fish.
Hello, my name is Nicholas.
Fish!
Everyone knows me as Fish now. Unlike Miley, I work for Nene, but for the past 15 years I worked for Nene for free. And I do everything for my sister for free. And you owe me a check eventually, one of these. We'll see what happens.
It's in the mail.
Anyways, Nene and Keikoa, for the past 8 months, I've been with you guys, spending time together, running to Sonic, giving you guys food, Taco Bell, KFC,
Good work, Fish.
McDonald's. Fish is sleeping, he needs to go to bed, he has to go to work, but we need ice cream. Go to McDonald's, okay, I'll go. So, I know these two people, and they're just the laziest people I've ever met. In the end, honestly, they really love each other, and I couldn't ask for a better brother-in-law and a new family, my new Ohana. Thank you to everybody, and welcome to my family, and I welcome the Lewis family to the Papadopoulos family, and just thank you all for coming and being here. So cheers.
Fish, give me a beer.
All right, at this time I'd like to welcome Miss Nicole for Miss Wesson of the bride to the podium.
Good one.
Cousin of the bride. Sorry, I get a little nervous, so I have to write things down. So not as good as Father Pesos yet, but I'm hoping to get there. Welcome, family. What a special day. Nothing is more fantastic in my mind than two lovely people making a commitment to each other. Today is a joyous occasion, a day when my family expands and love fills all of our hearts. When I thought about what to say to my loved ones today, and what beautiful loved ones you all are, I looked to my roots. My aunt and my uncle are like my parents, and what an honor is it for me to share in this spectacular opportunity to be a part of an event that is so amazing to all of us. Thank you, Thea and Theo, for the encouragement, support, and faith in all of your children. Speaking of roots, one of the first things a parent gives a child, besides the wonderful opportunity to live and love life, is a name. Shakespeare once said, "What's in a name?" I believe a name is a description of who you are and who you are to become. My cousin's name is My cousin's name in Greek is Igini Maria. Loosely translated in English, this means peace and purity. What a fitting example of what my cousin means to all of us. For as long as I can remember, Nini has been a beautiful example of a truly kind and good soul. With her infectious smile and a personality to match, Nini has captured the hearts of all you see here and more. To me, peace is the gift that has been sought since the beginning of time. It is a gift that should be protected, but never hidden away. And what better guardian than Keikoa, which means the courageous one.
Tell with his sister.
Look at lazy loser.
Tell with his sister.
In German, it's Wales. That's not fun.
As we feast today, I remember the symbolism of the crowning in the ceremony. With the support of a beloved patron, the now king and queen are guided through adversity hand in hand. I love this part of the ceremony because it represents the journey of life. I like to picture a dark and dangerous forest that is poorly lit and filled with trials. With love as a beacon of light, the two are able to overcome any tribulation. Keikoa, as the strong warrior that you are,
That's right.
protect peace and let your light shine. Nini, how lucky you are to have found the one and tied a knot that cannot be undone. I look upon you both and see a glow that only you and he will get to know. The both of you have chosen a new life, and now that you, new cousin, have a wife, you've realized you have made the right choice. Now every time you hear her lovely voice, rejoice in the beauty that she brings you, and love her completely with all that you do. I thank you for the joy you've brought to me, and all these other people that you see. Therefore, I raise my glass to make a toast. But first, you know what I would like the most? To see the kiss of true love before me.
Oh, you know it?
To life and love forever, happily.
Thanks, Nicole. Thank you very much.
We run the game.
All right, the time has come. Please welcome to the podium your host and hostess for the evening, Taki and Sophia. Aloha. Well, on behalf of Sophia and myself, I'd like to welcome everybody here. We're very happy that everybody came. We finally found a way to get everybody down here at the same time with the marriage of Keikoa and Nini. We'd like to first thank God for this beautiful day. And as most of you know, we've been DJing over 20 years now, and we've been doing close to 700 weddings, okay? And every wedding we would do, we'd think, well, what's it going to be like when we do our, when Nini's going to get married? And we couldn't have dreamed more than a better day than we have today with this wonderful new family and everybody's here. Couldn't be better than this. So we'd like to thank everybody for being here. And Father Kezes, we'd like to thank you for the beautiful ceremony we have today. We really enjoyed it. Very, very much. I'd also like to say a special thank you to Nini's grandparents, who had an important role in her everyday life and bringing her to where she is today. And I'd also like to say a special thank you to Nini's godparents, who are always there for us and supporting us and helped us with everything here today. So thank you guys very much. Nini, you are a little princess, okay, honey? And there's no words that can express our love for you. We have always been the best daughter any parents could ask for. You're beautiful inside and out, and we feel blessed that you're our little daughter. Keikoa, our new son, Nini's madly in love with you. We love and respect you, and know that you will always be here. No, we had too many drinks. I want you to know we'll always be here for you and Nini. If you need anything, we're always here for you guys, all right? And to our new family, Lewis's, the Secors and Lepards, right? A warm aloha.
Okay, Carter and Bobby, we commend you in raising such a wonderful man. We welcome you to our family. And now we have the Papadatuses and the Lewises. Well, I guess we're now the Papa Lewises. Okay, we look forward to having sharing many memories together in the years to come, forever and ever. And we love you very much, okay? How are you guys? All right, so everybody just kick back, have a good time, and it's in Greek. Opa, tata spasume, ela. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thanks, Taki and Sophia. And now I'd like to have you all welcome to the podium, the father and mom of the groom. Please welcome Carter and Bobby Lewis.
Don't fall. Watch your step. Don't fall.
I stood up in front of a room, not as big as this for 35 years as a high school teacher, and a little nervous now because you're listening to me. Very relaxed for 35 years.
God knows all about that.
But, we'll take it from there. I'm a little overwhelmed tonight because this is not just a wedding for me. This is a reunion for this side of the family, and I know it's a reunion for this side. People come from all over the country to celebrate this wedding tonight. It's wonderful. I never would have imagined or dreamed that when I left this island, 50 years ago, Mom, that I would be standing here in Moana, right where I was raised, on this beach. I would never dream my son is getting married to this wonderful girl on this day. And I'm sitting here in a place I love. And I don't know what it is. Something happened. Something happened for my son to meet me, and for us to meet these wonderful people, Sophia and Taki and all of you, and to join our family. It's amazing. I can't even think it's amazing. Something is wonderful going on here tonight. And also, before I go on, I have a couple of aunties here. I don't think I've seen them in 50 years sitting at this table. And I'm just thank you for coming. It's been years since I've seen these people, and it's wonderful. It's so wonderful they can come and share the day with my son and my new daughter. And I'm just overwhelmed. I want to thank all of you, and Taki and Sophia, and for what they've done tonight. And thank you so much for coming. I am so grateful to all of you. Thank you.
Thanks, Carter and Bobby. Well, I see here that we're actually going to hear some words from the groom.
Once again, a lot of you guys couldn't make it last night, but it was a wonderful dinner put on by my parents, and it was excellent. And once again, it's great to see so many people that my dad hasn't seen in 50 years, and I get to meet for the first time, and some friends of the family came all this way, just to celebrate this moment with us, and we really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. And some of you came from Greece and all parts of the world, which is just incredible to share this day with us. And Father Kezios, once again, for an amazing ceremony. So, if Nini has anything to say, if not, we just once again thank you guys so much for coming, and we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. So have a good time, get the music going, the dishes breaking.
Well, that's alright, if that's alright.